Says I'm going live, but then sometimes it's live. There we are, we're live now. So welcome along today. We're going to be doing a bit of lunge work to work the legs, the butt, the thighs, and then of course we'll get into our abs as per usual and a little bit into the back. So spreading your toes and have your ankles, knees and hips stacked on top of one another, shoulders away from the ears, hands onto your lower abdominals. Now breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep that going, in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you breathe out, tummy moves in. I forgot to turn the oven off. Keep going, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Hands come up a bit higher, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Sorry, in through the nose and then exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale and take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side, exhale. Inhale, arms rise up. And then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Now come up onto the balls of the feet and we stay lifted, staying up. Exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. Now we're staying off the heels, yes, and bend the knees, arms come down, so staying here. Just arms. Inhale, lift. Exhaling to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, rising up. And then bend the knees a bit more, arms come down and heels stay lifted. And again, just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. So you're up onto the balls of the feet, yeah? Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that fraction more. And we're going to do it just one more time before we get into some balancing. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, rising up. And then down that last fraction. So we're going to come up and just lower our heels down. Bring the feet back together and then sink down into your legs. Bracing the belly and then lift the right leg up and cross it over the left leg. Now your left arm goes under, so you're wrapping at your elbows, you're pushing your fingers and your shoulders lifting up, and then push from the elbows, your fingers towards the front. And stay here. This is our eagle. We're just breathing here nice and deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. A few more breaths before we take this eagle into the aeroplane. So the eagle's going to fly. So arms go to the side, pick up the knee, and then tip yourself forward, and then extend that leg to the back of the room, trying to keep your supporting legs straight if possible. And that way you'll get a great stretch down your left leg. A few more breaths here. Now we're going to come over to the side and then bring our arms up. So now we're in our star. We've got our arms fairly narrow, so you're having a very long line from your right fingers down to your toes. And breathe. Very strong in your left ankle, you should be feeling that. 2 more breaths here. Now bring the legs together, bring the arms down and sink into your legs again to lift the left leg up and over. And then your right elbow goes under. We're wrapping and we're lifting from your shoulders so the elbows elevate, and then push forearms forward. Breathe. A few more deep breaths here. Open the arms to the side, lifting the knee up, and then once more we tip forward. We're extending all the way to the back, lifting up, bracing the belly in. Now just to note that this Friday I do have class at night, but I'm going to be changing the Friday night time slot to this time slot on a Thursday morning. And I might consider doing it a Thursday morning in Spanish. So if you want to learn Spanish, I think the Thursday is going to be a Spanish Pilates, okay? 2 more breaths. And then let's come out of that, please. Into the star, sorry. Hopefully you didn't come down completely. Shoulders relaxed. Keep it nice and straight. Keep separating the toes. A few more breaths. So bring the legs back together, bring the arms down. Now we'll get into our tree pose. So just sticking that heel in towards the side of the leg, and then the hands can stay down low at your heart if you're not feeling too balanced, or likewise at your third eye. That keeps you more supported. If you want more though, you bring your arms up, keeping your palms together, shoulders stay down. If you're feeling good, you can take your eye gaze up. If you're not feeling too balanced just yet, please just look slightly down. We will repeat this again later. A few more breaths. There's a mat behind me. Alba was going to stay today, but then last minute she decided to go feed the chickens with Ramiro and with Anna. And hopefully one day they can behave themselves here and the screen will not crack up like it was when they were here last. Shoulders relaxed, arms straight, but until then, they get the boot. We do Pilates. A few more breaths. Remember looking up if you can. So bring the arms down, release that foot. We're getting into big muscle groups. So big muscle groups means we get into the fat burning mode. So we're going to bring the mat in. And what's going to happen is we're going to have our hands onto our waist, or you can have them on your legs. Depends on how you feel. So we're going to step right leg forward as you inhale. Exhale as you drop. Bring it in and then step it back in. Same leg again. Inhale, step. Exhale, drop. Please let me know if the screen cracks up when I'm doing the stepping, because I don't know if it's just that movement, because the computer's resting on a chair and I don't know if it's too unstable that it feels the slightest movement, and that's what would have been happening potentially when the kids were here. But anyway, we'll keep this going. So inhale, step, exhale, lower, inhale, step, and exhale back in. Keep this going strong. Few more like that. So inhale, step, exhale, lower, inhale, up, and then bring it back in. And we're going to just do 2 more, and then we're going to get into the same thing, but a little bit faster. So it's a bit of a smoother action, and we're going to use running arms. Let's go. So you step and drop, and again. Step and drop, bring it in. Step and drop, bring it on in. Exhale as you drop. Inhale as you bring it in. So nice burn starting to come into those legs. I'm feeling the back leg more than the front leg. You might be feeling that as well, or the opposite. 4 more. Now we are going to change legs, go to the slow ones. Hands on hips, stepping, then lower down, step halfway up, and bring it back in. And again, same leg. Step, drop, up, and bring it in. Now if it hurts you to drop down too low, it's easy. You just don't go down as far. You step, drop, in, bring it in. Inhale, sighing out. Inhale. Do a few more like this, and then we get into our fast running arms with the dropping into the legs nice and quick. Quick but controlled, yeah? We don't want to lose control. 1 more. You can see my finger. Running arms, let's go. Breathe. I'm trying to land softly so the screen doesn't crack up. Hopefully it's working. A few more times. Last one. And stop there. Good, just shake it out a little bit. We're going to face the front. What we're going to do is we're going to, I might just move that mat away. We're going to come to the top of your mat. We're going to do sort of like a curtsy. We might actually come to the right side of your mat, have the right leg started. So hands can be on the waist again. You're tipping right leg behind you and curtsying. Still face forwards, yeah? Exhale down and just tap out to the side. Inhale out. Exhale down. Let's keep going like that. So this is going to work through your glutes and through your inner thighs. What a beautiful day today. Wow. I think it's going to turn after today, but wow, enjoy it while you can. Do a few more. Stay down on the next one. Keep the hips and shoulders facing forward. Pulse. So inner thigh here, glutes behind. That's where I'm hoping you're feeling this. Just go for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. And come on up. Good job. Check it out. Move over to the left side a bit more. No breaks. Let's take our left leg curtsying back. Exhale. Tap it out and then go again. If you're feeling any soreness in your neck as you're having your hand up on your shoulders, you can bring your hands down low. Inhale, lift, exhale and lower. Nice deep breathing. A few more. It's the last full one. This next one's going to stay down. Stay here, hips and shoulders forward. Pulse it down. Feel the burn, yeah? So good. Inner thigh, back butt, or the reverse. You might feel the other thigh, other butt, as long as you're feeling something. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. And great job. We're going to take a seat facing into the center. We're going to work a few boat poses and tabletops. So let's get into that. So I'm facing into the center. Got a nice straight back. Really important the back stays straight. Tummy switches on. Arms come forward, shoulders away from the ears. Shoulders relax and then tip back a fraction. Now you don't have to go back as far, especially if you're feeling any pain in your back. You sit up taller, but the main thing is to keep your tummy contracted. So we're going to just do a few boat poses, followed by tabletops, stretch in between. So inhale, open the arms out. Exhale and bring them forward. Inhale, open the arms out. Exhale and bring it forward. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Inhale to open. And you're feeling this when your arms go back, quite intensely, I'm suspecting. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Just 2 more. Then I'll make your abs get a bit more of a sting before we get into our tabletop. So hold it here, bring the elbows in and just relax the shoulders down and pulse the arms back, yeah? Nearly done with this first round. We'll do a few rounds obviously. 8, 7, 6, 5, burning. 4, 3, 2. Now gently bring the arms back. I like to have my fingers facing towards my bottom, but you can have your fingers out or back, whatever feels right for your arms. Bend your knees in and then push your hips up. We're just staying here in a nice strong table. This first one's not going to be moving. What you want to do is draw your shoulder blades together to push your heart through and up. Squeeze the glutes. Keep this going a few more deep breaths. Feeling this in your underside, the bottom, your hammies, and probably in your arms, right? So gently bring yourself down, and we'll just do a stretch before we continue on. So heels come together, knees are apart, and let's stretch. You want to keep working your knees down, okay? Just mini stretches, mini breaks. So we're coming back up straight into it again. So we've got our legs bent once more, arms are forward, shoulders stay relaxed, and then we're coming down again. Remember, don't have to tip too far if it feels like it's too much. Inhale, lift the arms up, and then exhale, bring them forward. Inhale up, and then exhale forward. See how my arms are going slightly past my head? That will make my abs activate even more. But if you're feeling any niggle in the back, like I say, sit up taller or hold your abs in tighter. And when you're sighing out, you're contracting in, yeah? 4 more, please. Nice deep breathing. I can't hear you, but I'm hoping that you are going to continue with that breath. It gets the abs contracted, and that's what we want in Pilates. So gently bring the arms back, palms are down, bending the legs in, and we're lifting off again. So now we're going to add some movement. If you don't want to add any movement, you just stay still. Otherwise, we're going to just unhinge from the hip, bring one leg in. Gently bring it down, and then change sides. After each one, I reset by pushing the hips up. Reset, hips up. Very strong for your shoulders. 4 more only. Very strong in your glutes too. 2 to go. Okay, gently bring it down. We'll go for another stretch. This time we're going to take our legs out wide, as wide as you can, and then just go down as far as you can. That feels comfortable. You can be holding onto your feet, onto your calves, knees, wherever, or bring forward the stretch. And then come and sit up, and we're going to get into another boat pose again. So sitting tall, arms start on the up, then we're tipping back. Take a breath in, arms come to the side. Inhale, bring them up, and then take them to the side. Inhale, lift, exhale to the side. Really enjoy that deep breath in through the nose. Let all that stale air out. The air's as clean as it can be without all the planes and the cars, yeah? So let's enjoy these deep breaths. Shaking while you do them too. 2 more. Bringing it on in, bring the arms all the way back, bend on in and lift up. And we're going to just take one leg straight, pushing the hips up. No movement, just staying here. Shoulders, push yourself through. 4 more breaths. Bit of a shake coming in, yeah? Ooh. Change sides, so gently reset, lift the other leg. The thighs are in line, it's not this. We're going to keep our feet or our legs in line, not touching though. Last 2 breaths. And bring the leg down, lower yourself down, and let's take both legs forward now, have a bit of a release. So I don't want you to think about bringing your head down towards your legs, it's more bending from the lower back. That works so far. We are going to actually lie on our back now, and what I might do is just bring the screen down a little bit more, coming closer. So lying on our back, feet are together, chin tucks into the chest. We've got 3 rounds of basic abdominal strengtheners non-stop. So you're going to be working quite solidly in your upper ab region. Breath to prepare, exhale, rise up. Inhale, bring it back, and then exhale, lift it up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. See the stomach move down as you're lifting up. 2 more. exhale as you come up on this one. Halfway back as you inhale. Let's go again. So we're not coming back as far, so the tension stays on. Exhale as you lift, remember. Inhale as you lower. 2 more. So come up to the sticking point, and then we're coming back centimetre. Tiny lift and lower. Feel that crunch, feel that burn. Just 2 more. So we're going to hold this one up, bring the arms forward. If you're feeling like you can't get up with the roller, feet go straight, hold on underneath or push with your elbow. Let's roll. This is round 1 we're still doing. So inhale, sit tall, come back halfway, stop there. And then we're going to just move the legs away so you're feeling nice and balanced. If they were straightened, bring them back in. Hold on to an imaginary rope. And then we're just gently going to bring ourselves down, one hand under the other, till we make our way down. And we're not going to have a break after this. When we get down, we're going to start round 2 of the basic abdominal strengtheners. So to reset the legs, hands behind the head or the neck, breath in, prepare and lift. So inhale, bring it back. Exhale, rise it up. So moving with the breath. Two more. Now we're going to make it half the pace, half the size. Still slow pace. Come up and then halfway back and lift again. Feel that burn now. Nice and strong. Two to go. Now we're going for our little ones. So come to the sticking point and then centimetre, just lower it back a fraction. A few more here. Remember, like before, if you couldn't come up with the proper roll up, use the elbow, hands under, or straighten the legs. Breath to prepare you. Peel, peel, peel. Sitting tall, come back halfway, stop there. Shoulders away from the ears, move the legs away so you're nice and comfortable. Arms up again, and then come back one arm at a time. Excuse me. I knew it was coming. Slowly come on back. Take your time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So you're feeling this burn in your upper abs, right? That's what we're working. We'll get into our lower abs a bit later, but we're definitely working in the upper. So come up to the sticking point and then coming back just halfway and again. So you're going to really be benefiting from this upper ab 3 in a row, non-stop. The abs aren't getting a chance to recover, fatiguing completely. 4 more. Now little ones coming your way, so come up and then just centimetre back, tiny lift and lower. Feel that contraction in as you're pushing up, you're contracting down into the core. 4 to go. Now hold this one up, last round, let's roll. Take your options. You know what they are now. Oh, sitting up, just get there, come back halfway, and then we're going to bring our arms up to that imaginary rope and bring it down. Super slow. Wouldn't make sense if it was a real rope, because we'd be helping ourselves. This is making it harder, yeah? Now this time you do get a break. So once you get down, arms and legs away, stretch it out, think length, relax in through the core. So what we're going to do now is get into some lower abdominals. So you can have your legs bent throughout. It's a long sequence, so just pace yourself. Bend if you need to. Have a break by pulling your knees into the chest if you need to. Otherwise, join me by having your feet pointed, legs are straight, and your feet and legs are together at this point. We're holding each position about 8 breaths or so. And each time you breathe out, you want to feel your tummy move down. So instead of the pointed toe, flex your feet. So you've still got your legs together and you've still got the legs straight up, but now you've got a flexed foot. I don't like these very much, but they're very beneficial, so that's why we have to do them. I don't do them every class. I do them every so often because, like I said, they're beneficial. It's all about the lower abs. Now listen, open up the legs probably to about 30, maximum 40 centimeters. So like about a ruler. A ruler's 40 centimeters in, so I think they still are. Yeah, so keeping it there. Keep the breath coming, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm already feeling this. I hope you are. Coming straight from those 3 rounds of basic abdominal strengtheners. Listen, team, point your toes now. So we've got our legs separated to 30, 40 centimeters. We've got our pointed toe again, like we did at the start. And continue. Just have a quick feel. Make sure that when you're breathing out, stomach is moving down. Having the legs up, I know your back is weighted, but now I just need you to think about the contraction in your belly. So we're going to move on to another level. So we're going to lower the legs down. So we've got an angle greater at your hip now than before. If your back's feeling sore, lift your head and shoulders. And I want to concentrate on the lower abs. So if you can, stay lying down. A few more breaths. Now flexed foot. Keeping the angle, keeping the separation. We're well over the halfway mark now, so don't give up. Think, I can do this. Of course, if you need a break, more than welcome to do so. So now we're going to move to the next level, which is keeping the flexed foot, keeping the angle, and now the legs are zipped up. There's only one more level after this. If you're feeling the pain in your legs and not in your abs, I need you to try and draw the tummy muscles in tighter and relax the leg muscles a little bit more, because I want the tension in your abs. You might feel a bit in your legs, that's fine, but I want it all here. Let's finish strong. Point those toes. This is it. So strong, isn't it? I can feel it too. It's hurting. I know. We will move and change position soon though. So listen up, team. Pull your knees in. Roll yourself up. No break for your abs. Come into a plank. Yeah, no break. Why should we? We can keep going, right? So we've got just one round of planks. Let's make it the full round of planks. So nice and hard. Shoulders away from your ears. I might just move the mat so that I can see you guys and you can see me a bit more. We're staying nice and strong, shoulders away from the ears, belly is braced. Again, 8 breaths or so each position, just like we did before with the lower abs. Now place one hand into the center. Let's turn, and ideally you want to stack your legs and then lift up. Keep pushing the hips up. And of course, focus on that deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. So back to the center, just gently get there. Straight bodies, shoulders relax them, legs together, belly is braced. Put the weight in your fingers so you'll release a little bit into your wrists. And we are going to go the other way. So take the other arm in, stack, whoopsie, and lift up. Keep driving those hips upward. So back to the center. Again, you just get there. I know the abs are probably screaming because they've been working so hard with the basic abdominal strengtheners and then that long set of lower abs. And then we're not giving them any break now. But soon we're going to give our wrists a break, okay? So just gently ease onto the wrists. Keep this coming. Try not to let your bottom lift up, nor do you want to let your hips drop down. You shaking? I am. 4 more here. Okay, so one hand in, turn, stack, lift, drive those hips up. Bit higher in those hips. You can now, you've got more support on the mat to push you up higher. Back to the center, let's do it. So if you can, bring your palms together now, relax the shoulders, weight in the heels, push your straight legs back, yeah? Each time you're breathing out, you want to imagine that there's something sharp underneath your belly, that if you let your belly sag, it's going to cut you. So pull up tighter, yeah? It's amazing how things, little adjustments make you work so much harder. Change. Let's go to the other side. Drive it on up. To the center, please. This is it. Very strong. This is the last level here, and I told you I was only going to do one round of planks today. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to finish in a few more deep breath time. One more breath. So knees down, toes together, sit back, stretch it out. Whew. So you'll feel a nice release just to have the planks over, but also in your back, because it might have gotten a bit of tension through all the exercises we were doing before. So great job so far. We're going to be up on our knees. Legs are a bit wider than the hips, just to keep you nice and stable. And we're going to just cross our arms over our chest. Breath in and then move your body weight back. Now see how my hips are staying forward? What you might want to do is, if you feel like your knees haven't got enough padding, fold your mat a few times and then make your knees a little bit better supported. Exhale on the back. Inhale as you bring it up. So this is giving us a bit of break for our arms, because they would have worked quite a lot in those planks. And I want a break for our arms because we're going to do some back exercises. And our arms will need to be coming upper body as well. And you'll also get it around your glutes because you're holding your glutes tight. And the back. It's all through your body you're feeling this one. Mostly in the quads though, which is the front of the thighs. Keep the shoulders relaxed, but keep the arms nice and taut, yes? One more, and then the arms are going straight up instead. So arms are up. Keep them by your ears as you move back. They don't creep forward. They stay by your ears the whole time. As you're coming back up, your abs have to work hard to contract and pull you up, as do your quads, yeah? Let's do a couple more like that, please. Arms to the side. Keep this coming. Keep your arms to the side or even slightly behind your body, and that way you're going to work harder. If your back's feeling any soreness, which I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it is, then don't go back as far, okay? Arms, bend them in so they're behind your head. You might feel your neck needs a bit of support now, so you can hold on with your fingertips, giving that head nice support. Last two. So this next one's going to go back and hold, and then what you're going to do is you're going to twist one way, exhaling, inhale to the center, and then twist the other way without coming up. Inhale, center, exhale and twist. Inhale, center, exhale and twist. A few more. And then come on up. And I'm going to give you it's a yoga exercise now, but it's a really nice release for your back. So have your knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, round off the back as you exhale, and then curve it as you inhale. This is the cow, and then you round it off, and this is the cat. Inhale. So it's a cat-cow. Inhale as you're looking up. Exhale as you look towards your knees. Even towards your belly, actually. Inhale as you come up, looking up. Exhale, look to your belly. Two more. And just relax it here. Toes together, knees apart. Sit back and have a stretch. And we are going to do some back exercises now. And we will be lying on our belly. So onto your tummies. Legs are lifted and they're doing a fast clap. Very fast clap. Body balance people out there, you'll know this exercise from Body Balance. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale and bring the arms behind. Exhaling there. Hold to breathe in. Keep the legs going. And then exhale, bring the arms forward. I turn the palms to face which way they're moving. So hold here, breath in. Exhale and bring it around. Hold to breathe in. And then exhale, come forward. Hold breath in. Exhale and around. Hold breath in. Come on through. So strong in your upper and your lower back, and they deserve the attention. We work so much in your abs, so much in your legs at the start. Now it's the back's turn. Stopping here, lifting up, 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 and then relax down. Let's have a bit of a break by bringing your hands with your elbows underneath you, pull forward, shoulders stay back, and this is a bit of a Sphinx. If you want more, you can bring your hands underneath you, lift up. But that's only if you're feeling like you can. You don't want that weight in the wrists if it doesn't feel good. We're going to go for 1 minute of the swimmer. So legs come up, they're going to be kicking fast. Arms, let's go. 1 minute here. Now I would recommend for your neck not to feel any tension, to be looking down and having your chin sort of tucked towards your chest a bit more. But if you're feeling good, come up higher and kick harder. Remember, a minute. It's only 1 minute of your day. Do it as strong as you can. The kick is coming from your butt and your hips. The arm is coming from your shoulders. So no kicking at the knees, no paddling from your wrists or your elbows. We're getting close, team. Over the halfway, that's for sure. You need your breaths now, don't you? Less than 10 seconds to go. Come on. And stop. Oh, bring the elbows under, lower the legs down, pull forward into your Sphinx again. Work. I'm doing the 5 times tables with Albert at the moment because we're trying to work out the minutes in the clock. Bring the hands under, so I'm trying to relate to one. The 1 on the clock is the 5 minutes, the 2 is the 10, blah, blah. She'll get there. She's doing all right. But I'm lucky here. I've got the clock on the screen so I can see when the minutes are. I don't usually wear a watch, so I can't usually tell, so that's great. It's got the seconds and everything. So we're just doing one more lot of upper and lower back exercises. So I'd like you to bring your palms together and I'd like you to bring your feet together. Now lift the legs up with your feet staying together and then lift your arms up with your palms together. Just staying here. You can have your forehead down on the mat if you need. This is our pin. We're nice and straight and strong. Now we're going to open out the legs into a V and lift them higher, and then the arms into a V, and they come higher. And we're just staying here nice and still. Now listen, team. Legs together, palms together, lift up, 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 and drop. Woo. Good job. Palms down, pull forward into your Sphinx. That's all I'm doing with the back. Short and sweet, intense. Hands under the shoulders if you want more to lift up. And gently make your way up to standing to do a couple of balance exercises. Okay, so with our balancing, just keep your shoulders relaxed. Left arm up, holding onto the inside part of your right foot. Keep the shoulders down, tip forward. We're coming into our dancer's pose. So we want to elevate that foot as much as you can whilst lengthening out through the front arm. And breathe. Come on up out of that one. Let's change to the other side. Lift on up and then come on through. I don't know if I'll do the same class tonight or if I'll change things up. I still haven't thought about it that much. So if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, Friday morning, something different. Come on up, and then we're going to just sink. Actually, we're not going to sink. We're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, arms to the side. Take a breath in and then lower one heel down, exhale. Inhale, lift, and then the other side. Inhale up. So this is ankle mobility. The other balances are all about ankle stability. And this is about working your calf muscles as well. One more each way, and then we're going to hold up on the balls of the feet. So hold this one up, bring the arms up, shoulders stay relaxed. The arms are separated, but then if you can, look up through those arms. Lower down, bring the arms down. Let's do our tree. So right leg, heel digs in along the side of the left leg, open the knee out, hands to heart. Find your third eye, or we lift. You should feel comfortable now to look up. If you've worked the core quite strong in those exercises from start to finish, really. So bring the arms down, change to the other side, please. So gently bring the arms back down, release the foot back down, and let's just do some shoulder rolls. Really relax in through your neck. Such a beautiful day. I have to get some washing loads on now. Dry the clothes in the sun rather than around the house when it's cold weather, hey? Bring the head over to the side. Click. And then over to the other side. So remember, from this Friday, I'll still do my Friday night class, but then I'm going to be changing to do Thursday mornings as well, and yeah, probably in Spanish. So see how we go. Have a good day. Bye.